God bless you. My name is More Light, More Love, More Light, More Power, More Honor. And we back for some more metaphysics, metaphysic information. I want to tell you that we're Moors. You are more, and you really need to come into that paradigm of thinking. You are not a black. You are not an African American. You're not an African. You are not a American. You're not Asian. You're not yellow. You're not Indian. You're not red. Some of you are not white. You're not European. You are a Moor. M-O-O-R. Moor. Moors. We're navigators. Now, if you have red skin, you are Moor that's native of the land that is now so-called America. Yet you are a Moor navigator who navigated here throughout the cosmos and decided to stay here. This is your land. You are more native of the land that they now so-called America, that is now so-called America. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get the language right. We need to come into the paradigm of who you are. You are a Moor. You know what I'm saying? I really hope that you can get this. And so the red in your skin don't make you an Indian or a red. It just means that the way you pass through the sun, the melanin in your skin is red. But you are not a red man, and you are not Indian. When you say Indian in the Black's Law Dictionary, the 8th edition, you're saying you're nothing, you're a slave, you're entrapped, and you're blind. And they look at you like, man, you need to do your homework. I can't give you nothing if you're still talking about you an Indian. I'm going to keep control over you. You're going to stand under me. You're understanding that you're still understanding that you don't understand, you don't understand that you're standing under them when you label yourself black, when you label yourself white, when you label yourself Asian, when you label yourself Mexican. You're not a Mexican. You are a Moor navigator who navigated Mexico, what is now so-called Mexico. Your ancestors are the Amics. But you don't hear me though. I am trying to wake you up. A paradigm is a perspective. It's a powerful perspective or a perception of things. It's also a shape. I'm trying to get you to come into a paradigm that is more powerful than every force in the galaxy. You're not listening to this. You rather them give you a Ford Navigator course and you can get in. You rather for them to give you a GPS navigation system to help you navigate throughout the land. When turn off the navigation. Some of you know how to navigate. Listen, I went to Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico with my best friend, Maria Grenades at the Devil. No navigation, no nothing. She is the best navigator in the world. I told her the other day, we just had this conversation. I said, do your research. We're going to have this conversation on the Moors, but I want you to do your research, right? She came back, she said, I'm a Moor. I'm not Mexican, I'm not Peruvian, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? None of those things that they told me I was. I'm a Moor now, native of the land of Mexico, navigated through Peruvian, but I am a Moor. She understands, she knows, she understands the significance of being a Moor. What I'm saying is that we traveled and we didn't use no GPS and nothing because the GPS is within inside of you. You are a Moor navigator, you navigated this world. You know what I'm saying? You are a Moor who navigated to what is now so-called Japan. You are a Moor who navigated to what is now so-called China. But you are not Chinese and you are not Japanese. And what's going to unite us is that we all come into this paradigm. That is how we're going to overcome the draconian beast, by coming into a paradigm of who we are. I am a Moor with melanin in my skin that is black, because this time when I navigated, you know what I'm saying, in Africa. I'm not an African, I'm not an African American, I am a Moor. You see what I'm saying? We need to come into that paradigm, because that paradigm, that shape of thinking is going to save you with safety in that. There's power in that. Some of the greatest mind, all of the greatest minds of the universe is in this paradigm. You want power? You need to come into this paradigm and know who you are. You are a Moor. And so you got in Japan, Nagasaki, the Naga serpent. Why you think America bombed Nagasaki and Hiroshima? Because the Moors navigated over there. Be as gentle as a dove, but as wise as a serpent. That 13th dimension, the Naga serpent, right? That spiral circle. Back in the days, they called it a serpent. The center of the Milky Way galaxy, the birthplace of all of the creations, of everything in all of the universes, the multiverses, and all of the galaxies, and all of the planets within those galaxies. That Naga serpent, that black snake, the spiral that the scientists call God, the center of the Milky Way galaxy, the birthplace of all creation in the universe. The Naga serpent, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Naga, your noggin, your mind, be wise as a serpent. Listen, I am trying to wake you up. Wake up! And come back to reality, to who you are. Stop standing under them with this nationalism stuff. Oh, I'm American. I gotta hate the Chinese. That's separatism. Don't you know that's divide and conquer tactics? The devil been doing that. When you talk about 6,000 years that the beast will rule, that was 6,000 years of lies and miseducation, and 6,000 years of our memory being taken from us. What do you think the beast was doing when they came over here and they cut the heads off the Native Americans? That cutting their head, they scalping them, represented them taking their memory. What do you think the metaphysics of the movie Avatar is? When they came in looking for that rock and they tried to destroy the tree. Right? That tree represented their memory. The tree was the tree of souls. That said that when you die, you know what I'm saying, you return to the tree. And the tree holds all of the memories of their life. That tree was the Kabbalah tree of life. You know what I'm saying? It represented the memory. They knew that in order to conquer the people, they need to go after their mind. Because if you could control the mind, you could control the body. You need to read that book, A White Man's Mind, A Black Man's Body, Enslavement. Come out of the box. You are not black. You are not Asian. You are not Mexican. You are not Chinese. You are not from China. You are not from Japan. You are not from Africa. You are not from America. You are not Mexican. You are not Peruvian. You are not from Peruvian. You are Moor. Don't you know all of these languages intertwine with Moor? Mira Moor. Moor. Me amor. Love. I love you. More. Navigate. What you think Moors do, we navigate with love and light. The creation of everything. God loved us so much that he created everything out of love. Mira amor. The name for love in Spanish is Moor. He who loveth not, the Bible says, knoweth not, for God is love. Because God loved us, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believed should not perish but have everlasting life. Love is the reason why everything is created, because God loved us. But you're not getting it. Stop calling yourself Mexican. Stop calling yourself black. And start calling yourself Moor. Come into this paradigm that has the most power in the whole universe. We coming up on December 21st, 2012, where the sun is going to align. The earth is going to complete its 26,000 year cycle around the sun and align, and the center is going to align directly in the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So in other words, the center of the Milky Way galaxy, with some called the Naga serpent, them serpent eyes, what I used to think was 666 until I came into another level of understanding. Them serpent eyes. But back then, their comprehension, they thought that the center of the Milky Way galaxy represented a circle. I mean, a snake. Because it looks in a spiral snake-like way. The serpent eyes, the Naga serpent, the black hole. You know what I'm saying? The center of the Milky Way galaxy. What's going to happen is on December 21st, 2012, Earth is going to align directly at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So you're going to have a situation like this. You're going to have a situation where an example, say for instance, this phone is Earth. Say for instance, this phone right here is the sun. Say for instance, this is the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Alright? You're going to have on December 21st, this is the metaphysics of what's going to take place on December 21st. On December 21st, you're going to have the Earth is going to complete its 26,000 year wobble around the Earth. But for the first time of all of creation, the Earth is going to align directly at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. You know what I'm saying? So in essence, it's Judgment Day, because you're going to see God the Father, right? Which is a representation of the Milky Way galaxy. We know that the Milky Way galaxy is the Naga serpent, the 13th dimension. We also know that the Milky Way galaxy is the birthplace of all of creation. And we also know that if we can call something God, then we will call the center of the Milky Way galaxy God. We know that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, that Christ is the only way, the truth, and the life, and no one can come to the Father but by Christ Jesus the Lord. So you have the Father, which is the center of the Milky Way galaxy. You have the Son, which is the actual sun. The sun is the generator of all life on earth. It's the biggest source of energy on earth. It is the source of energy that provides life on all life and sustains all life on earth. The sun. Without the sun, there will be no earth. And then you have the earth. So in essence, it's Judgment Day, because I'm a little fat, but I need to give you this. So you see, hold on, let me do it like this. I'm not going to expose my body. But what I want to do is I want to show you the metaphysics of this. All right. This is I got to do it in a way that you can see it. All right. This is the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This is the sun. Right. And then this is Earth. You see that? So in essence, the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which is God, a representation of God, is going to be looking through the lens of his Son, which is the literal sun, at Earth on December 21st. And all those who have a pure heart, all those who are humble, all those who respect nature, all those who respect his spirit, will be entering into the fifth dimension, the fourth dimension, and the fifth dimension. The fourth dimension is where God resides. The fifth dimension is where thoughts become physical. It is the outers. You know what I'm saying? And so Earth will complete its 26,000 year cycle around the sun on December 21st, 2012. And for the first time of all creation, aligning at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So you have the Milky Way galaxy, which is God. Scientists will tell you that the center of the Milky Way galaxy is the birthplace of all of creation in the universes. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to have God looking through the lens of his Son, the sun right here, at Earth, judging the Earth. And all those who are pure, who are on zero, because zero is the beginning, it's the matrix of creation. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Multiply a heck of times. It's the thread of creation of the universe. All those who are operating on zero, who respect nature, who respect God's spirit that he put in these animals, who are not killing animals, who are not eating animals, whose blood is green, who respect their elders, who put love in this world, will be going to the fourth and the fifth dimension. Those who stay back, who assault the earth and pollute the earth, they're going to experience earthquakes and tsunamis and stuff like that. And it's simple. God bless you. I'm more love, and we need more love, and you are a Moor.